Hey y'all, this is Seth James, and this is Texas Music.
Hey y'all, this is Charlie Robinson, and this is Texas Music.
Robert Earl Keen's sense of storytelling has attracted a large following of young Texas artists. His name comes up just as much as Willie, Waylon, and Billy Joe when guys are talking influences. A Texas legend this time around, Robert Earl Keen.
I'm guilty of a dreadful selfish crime.
Robert Earl has such a wink in his eye and kind of a gleam in his smile when you're hearing his lyrics and stuff, that it just makes me, even to this day, and this is, you know, long after I was sitting in my apartment studying every song on Robert Earl's first live album from Sons of Herman Hall in Dallas. I could sing every song on that album backwards and forwards, and I own everything he's ever put out. Robert Earl, actually, more so than even like Springsteen or some of these other guys, made me want to write songs.
I'm still a geek around Robert Earl Keen.
Same deal. I started learning his songs as soon as I started learning how to play guitar. I started playing his tunes. And when I moved down to Texas, I didn't realize that he was quite as big as he actually was. I thought, he was just some, songwriter, great songwriter. And I got down here and saw him and went to a show here in Fort Worth. Couldn't believe how many people were out there. I just went, oh, this guy's huge. And then I always had a lot of respect for him and his songwriting.
Well, when it came to Robert, we were going to the concerts like everybody in Oklahoma was doing. We followed everybody, and then Reckless started opening for him. And in my opinion, my goal is to emulate what he's done, because he doesn't really have to reinvent himself, because he's who he is and he has his sound, and every record's going to be good. Some of them are better than the others, but he's still Robert.
And Robert is one of my favorite songwriters. I think he's just immensely talented, and he's a super cool guy. And I just thought all these guys' songs were so not what was going on in Nashville, and it was real. And I think Robert's just one of the greatest songwriters around.
I'm coming home, man, my mind, that's what I'm gonna do. Can't love nobody on the telephone. I'm coming home to you.
What I like about Robert is the hanging out, like the meet and greet thing. It's so fake and generic, and everybody's uptight, but hey, let's go to the bar and get a beer after the gig, whether it's for 10 minutes or 4 hours. That's really sitting down and hanging out and talking to the people that buy your records. And he's just an all-around class act, and in my opinion, he's going to be Willie Nelson. He already is, in my book. He just doesn't smoke as much pot.
Charlie Robinson is quite the accomplished songwriter himself. His performance is up next, here on the Texas Music Scene.
The vicious circle never ends.